There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once. Wait! What are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision? We can't solve our problems with murder. And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this. If you don't like what you do, it's a pretty good sign you're doing something bad. That is certainly one way to put it. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do. Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The only thing, you have to seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition. In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here. Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain. It was still a sacrifice, and still noble. And I would do it again. Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care? I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right. They called you the left hand of the Divine. That they did? What of it? What is the point? Justinia would have She hoped... She wanted... The Chantry has committed... It's just a thought. I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition. So am I. I could use the left hand of the Divine at my side out there. Every agent out in the world is my... Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see? What exactly do... A Divine always has enemies. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them. So you were her spy master too? I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more... I'd like to hear... A friend. It made her human. I think her... Was there something more than friendship? You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. Love is common. Love is simple. She was a sister. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship. How did you and Justinia meet? I met her a long time ago. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. We'll talk more later. It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with her. He seems to be a good man. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking. Anything I should know? Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many. Let's talk about you. Me? Bards tell tales? There are plenty of tales in the library. What did you do? I trained to be a spy from a young age. For a while, I was wildly happy. I went into hiding. She presented me with my own network of... You seem to... I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. You have a history with the Warden who entered the Blight, don't you? I had the privilege of calling her friend before she died. The world seemed much duller after that. It still does. You seem to know Josephine quite well. I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. I just returned. She was the bull. We've been friends ever since. What do you consider a real party? It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are pinned to a chantry board. And that's all I'm saying about it. We can continue this conversation later. You know where I am.
Master Harris says the new recruits left armed.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
If you're worried about magic, I can protect you.
My blade pretty much protects me.
Perhaps I can do things your blade can't.
I don't know. It has blood grooves. Well, technically, it's the Fuller, but blood grooves sound so much more violent. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it. What can I do for you?
See you later.
See ya.
Travel safely.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
Leliana makes sure my sordid secrets never come to light.
Well then, I won't pry. I prefer to go on believing only good things about you.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Please send Visser our thanks for refreshments.
Magic exists to serve man and never to
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching the chant of light, it's too easy to get hold of.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
Give me time. I'm sure I'll surprise you.
I suspect that's untrue. Unless you strip yourself naked and allow the Chantry to flog you into repentance. Now, that would surprise me. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given Southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
If that means they're anything like you, I approve.
Ha! There aren't many mages back home like me.
I'd believe that.
I never fit in. Bloodstains are so difficult to clean, you see.
So we're doomed to a future of blood magic then?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes, everyone outside the Imperium. Probably why they come up with... All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
It seems...
Strange? The Magisterium rules. That Magisters are all mages is considered, convenient.
What is the
The upper house of the Imperial Senate. Those seats are split among the circles of Magi, the Chantry, and the major families. It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to...
If you're not a Magister...
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good as a Magister.
I've never heard of an Altus.
Upper class. Those families who traced it. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're later. If you're not a mage at all, you're Soperati. That's everyone else. We do love our fancy words.
I thought the Archon ruled over...
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium. Even so, he gets to appoint new... Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to divinity...
If it's a fiction, that...
Yes and no. Let me put it this way. Mages do rule, but not all mages are equal. If you're not from the right family, chances are you don't rule anything. The idea that anyone could be a mage, however, keeps the masses placated.
Can anyone be a mage?
Technically. More importantly. So they... Poor sods don't realize that means he'll be...
Being a...
I imagine... Counting now. If you're a second-class citizen among a pack of...
Let me...
Of course.
I'm wondering if the...
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether... They won't. Secretly, many Magisters would...
It would be in the Imperial...
I think the Imperial... We've been fighting the Qunari for what? 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind us. Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. And that...
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? The Herald of Andraste. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked... despondent. Broken. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake.
Magic exists to serve man.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well. Let's see what we have.
To work?
At your service.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the...
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. We've reports of lingering rift. Word of your heroism has spread. I agree.
Never a dull moment for Southerners, is there?
We have to put up barricades or something.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open. I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. This Elder One.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them! That is Samson! He will not make it easy! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
can't be. Can it?
Everyone to the gates!
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Come on, we have to help.
I hear a voice.
It's coming down! I knew you would come. You're
I hear someone.
Harold! What's happening? Maker, thank you. Thank you.
Our Lady is with you, Harold. Thank you.
Survivors!
About time. Let me out of here.
You hear that? Survivors!
Back, you bastards!
Chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
It won't. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them. Kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Herald. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchet.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it. The people can escape. She must have shown me. On drug.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path. Perhaps you will surprise it. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald.
They'll load the trebuchets. If we are to have a chance,
Here we go. I hope this plan of yours works.
There's our glorious end. All it needs is aim.
Move! Now!
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. I am here to anchor. It is your fault, Geralt. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos!
The chaos will empower me. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize! There. There. Good Embers. Recent?
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
What would you have me tell them?
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason.
That can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.